A blessed day mga kaibigan. At mega love shoutout po sa inyong lahat. Ako po si Tech Shider. At muling nagbabalik para ihatid at ibahagi ang latest video ng ating pinakamamahal na Inang Reynang Helen Abdurajak. Ang kasamaan ay kailanman hindi magwawagi. At ang katotohanan ay kailanman hindi maikukubli. Gaano man nila pilit na pagtakpan ng paulit-ulit sa paggawa ng masama. Sa pagkakataong ito, i-impose na ng ating mahal na Inang Reynang Helen ang rule of law, na may karampatang kaparusahan, lalo na sa mga liderato ng gobyerno, na patuloy na humaharang sa magandang programa ng ating mahal na Inang Reynang Helen. Kasama na dito ang mga taong yumuyurak sa dangal at pagkatao ng ating mahal na Inang Reynang Helen. Lalo na sa mga taong ubod ng samaan na nagtatangka sa kanyang buhay at sa mahal na Haring Rajamamay. Masakit man isipin na ang mga taong masyadong dominanti, at gustong manipulahin ng mga tao para sila ang maghari-harian dito sa ating ginagalawan, ay siya pang hindi maintindihan na ang tanging hangad ng ating mahal na Inang Reynang Helen ay pagsilbihan ng sangkatauhan, para iahon ang pamumuhay ng mga mahihirap, nang sa ganon ay may tunay na kapayapaan at pagkakaisa, at may tunay na pantay, na karapatan ang bawat isa. Ang video po na inyong mapapanood ay pagmamay-ari ng ating mahal na Inang Reynang Helen Abdurajak. All credit po sa ating Her Royal Majesty at sa ating beloved Princess Putria Mariam Aljam. Akin pong inilink sa video description ang kanilang YouTube channel at Facebook page. Para sa kabuoang detalye, atin pong panoorin ang video ng ating mahal na Inang Reynang Helen.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Live from the land of our forefathers. This is Queen Helen Abdurajak, Elizabeth III. Marami ang nag-aabang at marami din ang dapat ilabas. Maraming salamat. And I really thank each and every one of you for giving me the chance to move forward in the financial world. I'd been sick. I'd been really in the most terrible state. But to correct and to make those rumor mongers that spreaded the wrong information, I am not at all been in jail. You are all wrong. Queen has the immunity. Queen can make you suffer and can put you to jail. That is the greatest difference of you and me. Now, I've been silent because, as you all know, in 2020, I had my accident in going to Sulu, and in Sulu I got slipped up and I had my fractured. And now, with all the pain, the sufferings, facing all the detractors, the horrible comments below the belt, still, I thank you. I have not surrendered to anyone that say I am already in hiding. Excuse me, I am not. Silence is my way on how to catch you all. Nonetheless, it's still beneficial to me. Why? Because you never predicted where I am going to pass, of what I am going to do, and where exactly I was. I was in Malacanang. I was there, and I informed the higher-ups there that I am not extending anymore whatever they have requested. Enough is enough. You don't even bother to give respect to the Queen and to the King, and yet you have stolen my personality, my identity. And to you, packagers, manipulators, all of you, please, you know what to do. This is the time that you should realize there is a law. And to those that are doing usurpation, taking the authority, imbibing in themselves that they thought that is still legal. No. Who gives you the authority, the power? And now because you are caught up, because you are already in trouble, because you cannot defend what you have done, you are trying to come back. It's not my fault anymore. You have committed the crime of insubordination, the crime of conspiracy, the crime of putting the Queen, humiliating the Queen and the King publicly is a terrible crime in the royalty law. Rule 36, that is more than the martial law. And you didn't even know that in 2006, Malacanang was given that already in the notice from the United Nations, direct from our emperor, our grandfather, Li Chun, Hu Jung Hua, of the World Bank, of the ICJ, of the United Nations. You had been trying to stop, all of you, high ranks of the political government, high ranks of the military government, and to all of you, claimants, you never realize that after all these years, 2009, I knew already that you will not easily surrender the power and authority that had been loaned to you. The Mathilindo 1963 has been manipulated, adulterated. All the treaties was controlled by the claimant royal family. They have controlled Buckingham. They have controlled the Kingdom of Brunei, of Johor, and of course, of Sulu and North Borneo. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Trickings to all the Christians. My silence had indeed borne fruit, because from here I was really made my passage in the implementation of the divine justice. Many are questioning my spiritual personality. Who are you? Do not pretend that you are Islam. Never pretend that you know God, you know Allah. You yourself are now in trouble. Look straight into my eye. You cannot even face me now. What have you done, you people? You thought you are all in that deepest spiritual state of your life. But people are laughing at you now. Why? You use it against me. You use what little knowledge do you have in the faith of the Islamic world? Even the Christianity. All of you now, because of your negligence, because of your inability to see the truth, you have caused the nation into terrible, extreme poverty. Poor becomes poorer, rich becomes richer, and yet, thank you, because this is the way that I'm going to do now. Putting all of you bad people that enslaved the poor. You have made the poor suffer tremendously because of your greed for power, greed for money, greed for prestige. You want to be greatest. You want to dominate other people's life. But you, look at you now. Do you think you can run? You can hide? God is so powerful. Allah is omnipotent. You have made a diversion technique to be able to justify what you have done. You prefer a person with a foul mouth, with a lifestyle that could bring you to hell in exchange because you know that you are already a loser. You have lost more than enough by allying to the wrong path, wrong people, wrong leaders, because you want to justify your action, an action that is not acceptable in the eyes of Allah, in the eyes of God. You preach God, you preach about Allah, but you don't even know of who He is, because you just have that shallow knowledge of who He is. What you have been doing, really pretending that you are more knowledgeable than I am. Your credentials, you do not know my background in education. You even laugh at me because I am a Christian, because I was educated in the Catholic schools, because I was a nun in the past. But you don't even know these are all programs of the divinity. You tried to mock me, humiliate me, and even my own first family you put into the terrible shame. But woe to you! Your time is counted. All of you that mess out my program, all of you that destroyed my corporations, all of you that had manipulated the heritage asset cash accounts, and all those that are deposited in all prime banks, you will be accounted for. Thank you. Because this time, it's not mine to lose. It's yours. I pitied those people who believes in those queens, the queen of the infinite accounts. Do you have the proof? You misled a lot of people, and those people are all little-minded for believing you. All of you saying that you hold the money, the accounts. I pity those people that you have conned, that you have scammed. Now you accuse me as being a scammer, and yet you do not know what I am doing in the global setup. I am well respected by other countries, but you people in the Philippines, my own family, you have defied me. You have given me the worst nightmares. But now I return it back to you. Law is after you. It's not me anymore that will have to run after you. The law itself. Because you never thought that I had been thriving in the most legitimate passage wherein I used the law for this program. You had been invoking constitutional rights. You had been invoking the privilege of the poor. And yet, you are the Lord of gambling, the Lord of drugs, the Lord of lords, the praise the Lord, to put our people into the pit of death. Luckily, I survived. Do you know the treatment that I have? You do not know. A piece of my mind will always clamor for the safety and security of each and every one of you. But the more that you disowned me, the more I become powerful. Because my power, my authority, coming from Him who sent me. You cannot fight me, because behind me is God, is Allah. And those people accuse me that I have represented myself as Mama Mary. You had been deaf. You had been devoured by your greed for power, that even the king you would like to overrule. I never gave you the authority. But now you will suffer for it. Because it's not mine anymore. There is a law. There is a royalty law. The more that you exposed yourself one by one, it is being counted. It is being listed. And all of you laughing publicly, thank you. My tears are not enough to bring you back to the right path. You opted the dark side, then so be it. And yet you accuse me as the dark side. Whoa! You are indeed blinded by your anger. by your hatred. Because if you have that kind of attitude, that kind of feelings will kill you. Where are you now? You accuse me being in hiding? Don't you know that I had been everywhere? Don't you know that I am in Malacanang the last time that I am there? Do you know that I am just everywhere of you, watching you, traveling alone is not easy. Facing death because all of you people are trying to kill me for what? Because you want to hide the truth of the things that you have done in blocking me, in getting my identity, in putting me into shame, and overruling my program. You should be ashamed of yourself. Without Queen Helen, where are you? Who are you? What kind of life do you have? Now you are trying to be telling me that you are the ones without the authority coming from the Queen. You are nothing. Nothing. Why? You became powerful? That you think you can overrule even the government? Pretending that you are with the government? No way. That is what you call usurpation of power. You didn't know that I have all my validities, my confirmatory, and to you, Attorney Bersuman, I have given you what you need to do, and you defy me. BBM, Lisa, all of you. And I have said the Mathilindo stands, and I am going to impose the rule of law. Justice must be served. And it is going to happen. And I thank for those people who stand by me, that despite of all the pain, the sorrows, and all of these things, you are still with me. For all the queens of the Taclobos, the clams, I am stopping that. The queens of the infinite accounts, I am stopping that. Marcos's accounts, I am stopping that. You cannot get anything because that belongs to the royal family, for the sovereign people, the poor majority of the country, of the entire world. Do not ever try again to hurt me, because I am now a lioness protecting my cubs. You have never thought that I am armored with bullets, truth, and justice. God, Allah is my armor. Truth is my banner. And justice is my passage to reach the goal. And the goal is to serve humanity, to uplift the lives of the poor, to give humanity the ability to live in peace and harmony with each other, equality of rights. That's all I wanted. Every day, every moment, I am laboring. Can you pay that? But I never asked. Now I'm asking each and every one of you, because I am rushing before all the banks collapse. You do not know me. You should have known. Even if you are with me, you still do not know who is Queen Helen Abdurajak. I have given you the timeline. It's up to you. I have sent emissaries. Listen. And to those that figured it out, questioning, how did I do it? Simple as the answer. God is with me. God is the one leading me on how to do this. Again, I wish to say thank you. If I come back into the air, because I need to make a difference. 2024, I need my programs be implemented for the sake of the new generation, the golden age. And this is the time that we have to be together for the sake of each and every one to live in peace and prosperity. Thank you very much. And all of those who would like to see my face, here I am. I may be sick as what you think. I may be somewhere, but somewhere down the road, I am still working for the sake of this mission to be completed soon as possible. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagsubaybay. Maraming salamat po sa inyong pagmamahal at pagsuporta sa ating mahal na Haring Roger Mamay. At sa mahal na Inang Reynang Helen Abdurajak Elizabeth III. Please like the video to support, at inyong i-share sa inyong social media communities. At kindly subscribe kung kayo po ay bago sa aking YouTube channel. God bless.